Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Matthew Standridge and I am going to be doing a video on using the Blue Sky Plan cephalometric module. I've joined up with Blue Sky Bio to help grow the education portion of their orthodontics, and I'm really excited for the opportunity to get good information out there. So first off, we'll open up Blue Sky Plan just like you normally would and bring up Ceph mode and hit OK. And here we're going to open new project, and I am using JPEG because I have an actual Ceph unit, so I can export that as a JPEG. So I'm going to bring X-ray image here. This video is just going to demonstrate, bring up her Ceph here on Lois Lane, obviously not her real name, but we will pretend like it is so. So fill this in. I'm just coming up with stuff. She is about, this patient is, you'll see she is a youngin'. She's about 9 years old, and so we're going to be doing phase 1 treatment on her with brackets. So, okay, and I'm just, again, making stuff up here. All right, so that brings up the Ceph image. I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to measure our distance landmarks. Your Ceph unit should have built-in landmarks already put into it here. If you're using a CBCT, so if you're using a cone beam, you should have that available in there as well, the reference points or measurement tools. And if you're still kicking it old school with film, like how I did when I first started, then there are specialized rulers and calibration tools that can be used when you're scanning your actual physical film to help you out there as well. So I know on my unit, between these are 10 millimeters a piece, so 10, 20, 30 millimeters. Real size, hit that 30 millimeters, and I'm good to go. Alright, so first things first, a few button functions. You'll use your left click on your mouse to actually mark the points. Right click helps you zoom in, back and forth. Same thing for your scroll wheel. And if you hold down your scroll wheel, you can move the picture around. So that helps zooming in, getting fine-tuning with your points, and then moving around. So that is that. Today I'm going to be doing a modified Steiner analysis. When I first learned more comprehensive orthodontics, I did so through the Garrity Orthodontic Seminars. And so Dr. Robert Garrity, lovingly known as Big Bob, he used the Steiner as a base, but then also kind of took some things from that he found useful from some other analysis as well, and kind of amalgamated and made his own. And so I will be using a modified Steiner here. If you're used to Jefferson, the McNamara, whatever, Tweed, feel free to use so. This isn't about getting into war on Cephs, it's just what I use. And so you can see how it expounded to add a little bit more data. So next we'll hit the run button, and I'm not trying to go through and give a detailed video on Ceph analysis and all of that stuff. I'm just demonstrating functionality here. If you guys want to know more about diagnosis, I can do so in a later video. So here it's asking for Nasion. You can see it's going to kind of walk you through the landmarks that it's going to ask for. And then at any point, it's going to basically run through this here in order. So if at any point you get hung up, just hang over this line and don't move your mouse, and it'll bring a little description box for you. So super helpful. But I'm just going to blow through these here because I'm used to doing this analysis. So here we're looking at the Nasion, about there, Sella, about here, A point, which is the innermost point here, B point, about right there, D, middle of the symphysis. We're looking at GN. Looking at GO. Gonion, if you're marking this, just a little side note, if the patient has had their head tilted, or if they just have facial asymmetry, you will see ghosting double images of the mandible here. Just hit kind of smack dab in the middle. Here it's a nice crisp image, so we're going to hit right at the mark there. Here, this hangs some folks up. It's going to be asking for the occlusal plane. See how it hasn't evaluated the occlusal plane here? If you just let the hint bar kind of drop down, it's saying line drawn from mid-occlusal point of the second bis to the mid-occlusal point of the 6-year molars. Here we don't have bis in yet, so I will use the primaries as my reference. And so that's going to help with the occlusal plane. Tip of the getting the long axis of the incisors. Here we're getting Pogonion. Another reference point for the occlusal plane for Witz. ANS. Menton. I might move that around just a little bit. Once you're done, you can actually go in and fine-tune things if you so need. But there you go. There's the Ceph analysis. I might move GOG in just a little bit. Yeah, just a hair right there. But you can see over on the right, you can see my numbers changing in real time. That's pretty cool. So that looks good there. So there you go. That is how much it takes. You can actually train an assistant to do this, and once they're well versed in it, they can knock these out for you, and it's just less of your time. You get all the values right there. I like to go ahead and get the PDF reports, and it's going to take, I think it's half of an export, and so if I hit Create PDF Report, it'll ask me where I want to save that. I will choose her folder, and then it brings up a nice PDF report, as you can see here. And so it gives you the values, it gives you the norms, helps you break down your diagnosis a little bit easier. And it's PDF. I save this right into their chart in Open Dental, and so it makes it really efficient and just very nice workflow. So I hope you find that helpful. If there are any other videos, like more diagnostic videos or talking a little bit more ins and outs about the Cephs or treatment planning, let me know and I will make those for future reference. But until then, take care and have a great day.